Hello, welcome back. I was just thinking about how I may or may not, because this is the fourth episode, so this is the episode that should be coming out on Friday. Um, so this should be the episode that's coming out on Friday, and I'm thinking, okay, so if I do this episode, and then the next two episodes, so to get that nice round number, I'm going to shit. Hold on a second. I think the timer might have reset itself. Okay, no, we're good. No, so I was thinking, so if I do this episode and the next two to get that nice round number of 25, well, and also, well, no, I have to do another one. So I have three more episodes. So yeah, no, this is even worse than I was originally thinking. So if I do this episode and then three more to get to 25, that's going to take at least an hour and 20 minutes. About assuming that I do perfect 20-minute episodes. That last one went on a little bit longer than I would have liked, but kind of really got into the whole story thing that I was talking about, or, well, the story I was saying. So if I do that, it'll take, it'll take, it'll take 20, or an hour and a, let's just say an hour and a half to continue recording. It's 4 p.m. right now, so I'd be done about 5:30, and that would mean that I'd be done at 5:30. It'd only take about 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe at most to set up the video for processing. I don't know why I didn't just put everything in the fucking box. Is it so it'll only take like let's just go 10 minutes tops for setting up the video to be processed so it can be uploaded. That would go, the processing would take anywhere from an hour and a half to 3 hours for the standard quality of my videos, and then that would make it anywhere from, it could be like 6:30 to 9 o'clock or 8:30, and so then I'd have to deal with the fact that then after that, to process and upload the video, that usually takes about an hour and a half for a 20-minute video, and that's for the upload part. So it'd take about an hour and a half for that, and so at that point it would be like 9 to 10 o'clock. And that's assuming I don't have any internet fuck-ups in the middle of uploading, because I have had that happen before, which was really frustrating because I was trying to, be timely with my uploads, but, nobody's perfect. I try the best I can where I can, but, that's, it is what it is. But that being said, so if I do that, though, I wouldn't be able to finish, I wouldn't be able to get the stuff out, before, like, most kids, Jesus. I've really latched onto the whole kids are watching my fucking videos. Well, the views gotta come from somewhere. But, I have a thing that I'm gonna say, but I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so there's no point. So, because I was thinking, like, I'm feeling good enough to do all the episodes, like, right now, but, I wouldn't be able to get anything out in a timely manner tonight, for Tuesday, which means I'd have to overload Friday with, like, 4 videos, and I feel like 3 is already a bit much. I don't expect anybody wants to sit around and watch my shit for an hour. So, you know, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, and so I'm probably only going to record this last episode and then start doing the processing stuff, because I do want to get something out before before most people would be going to sleep in my area anyways. And plus, I don't want my computer being tied up and my internet being tied up with processing for the rest of my day, because, I've got, my brother's, he might be sick, and I got Battlefield 4 recently, as some of you may have seen, and so we played a little bit of Battlefield 3 together after he got his PlayStation 3, and so I'm game sharing my account with him, and when I got Battlefield 4, so did he, and so if he's feeling up to it, we're gonna play Battlefield, and I don't want my internet being all shitty, while we're doing stuff, because that's not going to be fun for him when he's sick, and that's not going to be fun for me, period, because playing an FPS on bad internet is the most shitty thing in the world, especially when you are a man who loves his shotguns very, very much. If you couldn't quite tell by that one video clip, if anybody has seen it, because that to me was, that was a very, very fun moment of video gaming for me, so let's pretend that I did not just use the term video gaming, because that is old people talk right there, and I am not getting old. I'm only 22. This is not where I need to be right now. But yeah, so not going to be doing the 2 episodes today, so I hope that just means that I have the energy later on in the week, which is going to be kind of hard because my week is pretty much packed. Which I actually wanted to mention. I know I mentioned in the first episode of this week on Tuesday, that I've been helping out with my friend's family who their mom has cancer, and she's going to be needing help and stuff. So I'm going to be going over there. So the thing is that. So I'm going over there once a week now, so being able to get all my recording done on the weekend is become more important, but sometimes, that stuff stretches into the weekend, and stuff like that, so I just wanted to preface this now and say that there is a high probability that in the future that my uploading schedule may become inconsistent in the sort of same way it is or has been these last couple of weeks, at least until this cancer is dealt with, and should things not go great, it may potentially near indefinitely, or at least until, I don't know, something can happen. But I think this will be. I do not believe that this cancer is capable of beating this person, because God, I don't know, they're way too fucking strong. They're gonna kick this thing's ass and just gonna cut it out, keep it in a fucking jar, and name it Bob or some shit, because that's the kind of badass my friend's mom is. So, but yeah, so I just wanted to say that. Like, I know that took up 10 minutes of your time, but I thought I'd put that out there. Now, let's talk about the thing that I sort of alluded to before I ended the episode yesterday. So, okay, as I just said, I did just get Battlefield 4. The Battlefield franchise is probably, okay, now let me also preface this with saying that I have only played Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 now, and a little bit of Battlefield 1, or is that what they called it? I don't remember. the World War II one. Did not like that one very much, of what I did play. Just didn't feel right to me. But Battlefield 3 was a very precious FPS game to me, because that I don't know, there's just a lot of stuff that you can do in that game that is just really unique when you think of the more arcadey FPSs, and so I've got a lot of fond memories of that game. I bought Premium eventually for Battlefield 3, like later, like I got Battlefield 3 like a couple years into its life cycle, so Battlefield 4 actually didn't come out like only like a couple years after I'd gotten 3. So, but I have a lot of love for the series, and from what I have played of 3 or of 4, I mean, there's definitely differences. But when Battlefield 4 is at its best, it feels like Battlefield 3 Part 2, which is not like it's the same game, but like more content. It's like a very similar game, but with like, I don't know, like improved stuff. I mean, there's things that they changed that I just simply don't understand. Like, and it's also been like a couple months since I played Battlefield 3, so I can't say if if I'm remembering this correctly, but fucking like one little like quip I have with the game is that when you pull the chest pedals out as the assault class, and then you toss out a health pack, you're really slow to bring the paddles back out, which makes it really hard to switch back to your weapon. And maybe that's why nobody's been running the paddles. I didn't notice. Like, I know that the paddles got nerfed in BF3 or BF4. That way, you couldn't just medic train everything, because I do think medic train is a lot of fun. I know it's not a lot of fun to play against, but usually when other people medic train, or when both teams medic train, it can be pretty fun. But I know not a lot of people want to play like that, and it's pretty broken and made the assault class literally the best class in the game, just for the sheer of, like, you can heal people, you got access to, the best weapon class in the game, you can revive teammates, like, I don't know. But the point is, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I love this game so much, and because, a friend actually suggested it, and I had thought about this briefly, but thought maybe I probably wouldn't, just because, I don't know, it's not exactly something that I've ever really. I mean, there are Battlefield 3 videos on this channel that I've done in the past, because I do really love that game, and I do love sharing my experiences with that game, but I've never like seriously considered like uploading and commentating over like gameplay of that, because that sort of style of video has been dead for a long time now. But I mean, if that's, I'm probably going to do it anyways, but because I'm going to be playing Battlefield 3 or the Battlefield 4 quite a bit anyways, as it is, because I mean, I play a ton of games in my free time too. I just don't record it. But if I have like a really excellent game, like if I had the full video for that match where the shotgun fucking clip is from, I would probably, like, right now, if I had it, I would upload the whole match, and then fucking commentate over it, but I don't, so I'm not going to do that. But I mean, if that's something that anybody would be interested in, I'm probably going to end up doing that here in the future, because yeah, it's more content. I enjoy the game. I enjoy sharing like moments of like complete and utter destruction. Um, I also had a revelation. While my friend was here watching that clip with me the other night. Um, so I killed 8 people in that clip. Uh, one guy I killed twice because he was revived. And I was playing team deathmatch because I generally like the smaller maps more because A, I'm not very good at vehicle combat, and B, I just have more fun in the fucking. I just have more fun in these smaller maps. I've got water, thank you. Um, I just have more fun in these smaller maps. And if you're wondering what that was, I just got some vitamins that I've been taking. They help with anxiety. Um, so I killed 8 guys. One twice, so round that down. That's 7 guys. So I'm playing team deathmatch though, and the server size is 20 people, which means 10 people on each side. And then I had the revelation while I was doing the math, and I was like, wait a minute. I killed 70% of their team in like 40 seconds. And that's like, I'm like jerking myself off here, okay? Like I won't lie, but that fucking clip, like I felt like there's a reason why it was labeled Euphoria. Like it was honestly one of the best moments of gaming that I've had in a very long time. Like I've done a lot of exciting things in FPS. Battlefield 3 among them. That was like one of those Battlefield fucking moments. All right, that was like excellency at it. I don't know. It was just a good time, and I would love to share more stuff like that. I'm not sure exactly how great I would be at post commentary, but I'd be willing to try it just cause. I mean, I don't know. Battlefield. I don't know. The game. I think I came in at a good time. I've heard stories about Bad Company 2, and I actually own the game on Steam. I've tried playing it. It's maybe I'm just not very good at FPSs on PC, but which I mean sounds kind of stupid because most people are like, yeah, PC is the best place to play FPS, but I don't know. I guess I'm just garbage at using a mouse for competitive shooters because I just I don't know, I just can't do it. I'm bad, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've tried playing it. It was kind of frustrating. This was just weird. I don't know. I'm sure if I put in like a ton of time into it, I would obviously get better, but it's not something I really want to do. So we don't have a ton of time left here, and I think I've accomplished everything I want to down here. So what we're gonna do now is get this, because I love me gems, because I also like the experience points. But so we're gonna take those, and I guess we'll grab this too. We'll just take whatever I can on the way to the place. But we're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna fly home. And I'm not going to cut that out because just cutting. Why did I give me back my bucket of water? But yeah, cutting stuff. I mean, I know I only did it once. That was an absolute nightmare to deal with. So, but yeah, we're gonna dig to the surface, and then what is it? Is it this button? One of these buttons. Wait, I think numlock has to be on. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So, man, fuck this. I want out of here. But yeah, we're gonna dig to the surface. Okay. We are going to dig to the surface and then fly home because, we gotta get home. Gotta drop this stuff off. We'll also be creating more shulker boxes because, this is that good shit. Also, I just kind of like them over regular chests because they can be placed anywhere. And to me, that seems more useful because then you can stack like 3 or 4 on top of each other and still have, I think, identical space to a regular chest, but you know, or maybe you don't know. But yeah, just maybe expect some Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4. I'm sorry, I've played so much of 3 that I just every time, but expect maybe some like full games, probably team deathmatch because I'm just not a fan of like things like Conquest. I don't know. It's like, okay, I mean, okay, Conquest, okay, things like Conquest are fun when you have a squad. Otherwise, it's just really boring because a lot of it is just walking back and forth between points, not seeing anybody, usually, and then, getting shot by a sniper who's off like 3 miles away, and then respawning and then walking back to the next place. And I mean, it's particularly painful if you have like bad random squad mates who are like, you don't know what they're doing. They're way far away from the battle, but they're like closer than just spawning in your depot, and your team has lost like every objective, so you have to spawn either on them or at your base, and which is being spawn camped by like jets, and the tanks are taking pot shots at anybody trying to leave. It's just generally I've just not had a positive experience with Conquest very often. I mean, I have with good team with a good like teammates. It's a lot of fun, but a lot of my experiences have been just me by myself because don't really have a ton of people to play with, because I guess I'm the only one who has Battlefield 4 right now. Okay, so where's my house? Somewhere over there. Oh no, it's right here. That's always the I always think that's funny when I come back up to the surface after being underground for hours, and then I look on my map and it's like, oh hey, my house is literally like 3 feet away. It's like, oh okay. I felt like I went on a huge journey, but I actually just, took a stroll through my backyard, just underground. But, yeah, well, I don't know if we're going to use this Aeron. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I'll just keep him in my party for now. Don't worry, not going to update the thumbnail, until we have I have a concise decision about that. But yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna put all my shit in here before we go, so you can see everything I got from. Okay, I actually can't fit everything into the box, but as you can see, we got a pretty good. Actually, here. Yeah, as you can see, we've got a pretty good load of stuff. So yeah, maybe I will do just one more, because we're really close to getting footy to evolve. So I don't know. I'll figure it out while I'm saving stuff. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. Now, hopefully there are more episodes that come out today. I'm pretty sure this is the Friday episode. But if it's not Friday, I hope there's more coming. So just keep a lookout on that. I mean, if you want to watch, I'm not going to say, turn on your notifications. It's not like this is my job or anything. So watch at your leisure, but keep an eye out on that if you're interested. So thank you all for watching. Enjoy your weekend.